watch the video. Oh, like he.
That's why you don't buy Teslas. This YouTube video is gonna be titled "Don't Buy a Tesla Unless You Live on the West Coast."
You about to go viral. Everybody gonna click in and see why you don't buy Tesla.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Living better?
Yeah.
Kyron couldn't even stream, man.
That shit blew me, bro. I had literally opened my laptop. I had it hit stream open. Just in case anytime he went live, I was already finna be there. Cause I went to go in the shower.
Okay.
And I came back, the nigga just not loud. I'm like, maybe something going on. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's gonna be like another 5 minutes. So he's talking about it already. Nigga never went to.
Yeah, it was nobody to play. The last person in there was Fredo. He was looking for you. And I'm like, oh, you can play Fredo. And Kyron was like, oh, I think we played our games already.
What team is Fredo again?
The Jazz.
Oh,
Hey, you got my message?
About what?
That's your problem. You need to be in a Discord. How you in the league and don't be in a Discord?
I literally be talking in the Discord.
Not enough, because you would have got notified that I sent the message out to the entire league.
Oh.
Niggas got till Friday to be at 20 games played. And I'm not saying just you. I'm saying I told that to the whole league, because we had like, how many teams did I count? I think 10 teams that were below 20 games.
Oh, I was gonna say a lot of teams have like 30.
Exactly. So we got a big discrepancy. We got like, I'm almost at 40 games and you got what? 9 games for you 0-9?
Shout out to Young Chip, because he came in the league
and got right on it. He's 16-16, 32 games. When he inherited that team, KB only was 3-5. He played 24 games that fast. That's why I be looking at niggas like you, who I personally know.
Because imagine if we had a bunch of Young Chips came into the league and all they did was play that
Exactly.
game. That's how we need the league, bro.
Because
I played like 3 games the other night. I was just like, I'm done.
But if you did that every day, you'd be decent.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is wake up, play a game or two, go about your day, or however your day is scheduled. You can play 2 games, leave that shit alone for 4 or 5 hours, end the night with a game or 2, and just like that, you play 4 games in one day. That's what I do. I wake up, unless it's like today where we work, I wake up, I'll do whatever I'm finna do, whether it's a YouTube video or whatever, moving. I've been moving, so I wake up, move shit. Once I'm done with that, play 2 games, chill, take a nap, watch basketball, get ready for the podcast. And then when night come, I'm on the game with the guys anyway, so I'm gonna play another 2 or 3. And then I look up and I'm like, oh shit, that's 5 games played. And then sometimes because of the upgrades, Mike know, that give you the incentive to play another 2 or 3 games, because like, I'm right there. I might as well go get my upgrade.
Bro,
I haven't played Mike yet.
Yeah, I'm like top 2 team in the West. So I don't know if you trying to play.
I'm in the West.
I know you in the West. I seen your record. You're on 7. I was talking about you. I seen your stats. You averaged like 70 points in the Simda League, which is crazy.
Yeah, you scored the lowest amount of points in the league. Even during sim. Me and Mike had triple-digit game in 7-minute quarters. We was playing real NBA. Well, we went to OT. We was playing real NBA basketball, boy. But yeah, you, the Cavaliers dude who lagged, V-Icy Turtle Xbox wouldn't work. Who else? There was a few people who had real issues, and I'm looking at Joe shit, and I'm like, bro. And everybody like, why Derek got some? I'm like, I don't know, bro. But I know Derek personally. I know you work out. You do your food reviews every once in a while. Then you do the podcast. Other than that, nigga, it's no reason for you to have below double-digit games. Especially when I be getting on and I hear KB in the background. He be talking to Angie. So now we know you home alone and still ain't playing the game. I be like, what the hell is Derek doing? And you 0-9, so you might get Victor Wembanyama if you stay in the league. Don't let your 0-9. You're going to decline. I told him you're not going to do the trade.
I said him some bullshit.
Oh, you did?
I said him, Lonzo, Luke Dort, Isaiah Stewart in my first rounder for LeBron in the first rounder.
Wow.
He think you're a clown.
LeBron is amazing on that game.
Need some
help.
Yeah, you almost had a triple-double against me.
I mean, he cool. I don't know. When I played Kyron, I tried to put him at center because we were playing Rudy Gobert. And Rudy Gobert was just like posting him up and just bagging him down and dunking on him. And I was just like, that shit is not realistic.
It's too late because Ben Simmons gonna do everything that he don't
Yeah,
do. Bro.
Ben Simmons one of the league leaders in scoring in our league.
That shit sounds so fucking fake.
It's crazy, but that's 2K. Literally, I hate that. I get it, but I hate it about 2K because if LeBron could lock down Rudy, then you would just cheese your way through the league. So I get it. But what I don't like is like niggas who can't score, they just do post moves as a last resort.
And I'm like, Rudy Gobert doesn't get the ball, demand it, post up. And I'm just like,
everybody post up in that shit.
Everybody. When you lock it in nigga up, he's going to just post up and try to score.
Now Joel Embiid, oh man,
yeah, you can't do much.
He almost gave me 50.
I gotta play him my second time. He be talking shit to everybody. We had Joel on lock. He shot like 7 to 20.
Y'all just reminded me about his ass because he gave it to Joel every time.
He does, yeah. And then if Joel got his badge, it's over with. It's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
His ass gonna hit post phase. He gonna.
The Nets, Brian Guzman, he scored 38 with Jackson Hayes because that posting up shit, and he drop stepping with him. So it's like I feel what you're saying. Huh?
Who did you have?
Karl Anthony Towns. But even if I had fucking, I don't know, Denny on him, Jackson Hayes ain't a drop stepping nigga. But it's like I understand it's just 2K for you. Vucevic gave Karl Anthony Towns 34 off the bench. All these off the bench centers come against us and had their best game of their career, not even a season.
Howard dunked the shit out of Cat.
He dunked the fuck out of him and made him miss a layup and didn't even jump. Just he breathed on his ass. The Cat was like, and then they got this stupid ass can't trade him 60-day rule that I don't know how to get around. I can't turn it off, and then I can't play 60 games. So it's like even when I play games, it still say 60 games.
Is it just the Cat?
No, it's anybody who is used in a multiplayer deal. The only way you can get around not having a 60-day rule on the guy is if you trade 1 for 1, which I didn't know. Colton told me after, and I wish I would have knew then, because I would have broke down some of my trades. Like, hold up, we're going to send 1 player at a time. Because Cat was definitely somebody who I was like, was throwing up on me. I wanted Kyrie, he wanted Jaren. And then this is Fredo. And then he also said, but you got to take Cat. So I was like, well, then you got to take Jamal Murray. So we both got the player we wanted, and we both threw a player that we didn't want, and then he also wanted Kevin Huerter. So then I said, give me Bojan.
Oh, yeah, I just played him. The one with Kevin Huerter.
Mm-hmm. I'm mad I did the trade because he's fucking Kevin Huerter's season up. When I had Kevin Huerter, he had a 78-point game, a 45-point game. He was shooting 40% from 3. Fredo, I looked at the recent games when Fredo had him. Oh, my God, 0 for 7 from 3. 0 points here, 3 points there.
He played good against me.
Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah, Fredo is good but bad at the same time. Like I think he'd be good if he changed the way he plays. He plays like erratic. He plays like Russell Westbrook, but like controlling the whole team. He just throw it in and try to run and dunk and just like collapse the defense. There's no thought of like, let me do this to get this. Like Kyron is trying to do something to get the open 3.
Bro, I forget who I played.
Bro, Tobias Harris was knocking that bitch down, bro.
Kyron has to be the worst GM of all time.
Oh,
he drafted that team. You got Rudy contract, Dame, Tobias, Buddy Hield, Joe Harris. Who's this?
He got
Chris Boucher.
He got Chris Boucher.
Then he also got somebody else contract.
He was like, he had 3 niggas. He had 2 or 3 people with $20 million contracts.
No, he had 3 with 30. Dame, Rudy, and
those was 40.
Oh, true, but yeah.
He had 3 with 20.
Tobias was the third.
Somebody else got like a $20 million.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield. Then he got Joe Harris, Chris Boucher, and one more person got another.
Yeah, it's one more person.
One more person got 10 million.
I feel like it's a backup center or something. Maxi Kleber got $11 million deal.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't remember the rest of his roster.
Everybody else has like millions.
Serge Ibaka, $1 million deal. He was trying to do some trades right now. Somebody offered him a trade that would help him.
Yeah, he's trying to get Dame off his hands.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Look, he interested now.
I'm trying to think.
If he want to get, I might take that on.
He gonna ask you for LeBron.
But that's not gonna help him contractually. He's trying to get that money.
But that's just the way that I'm trying. Like that's the type of trades niggas be trying to do. Like he was trying to package Dame and somebody to get Luka. because A Bug is like, oh, use Luka. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, Kyrie, I'm going to veto the trade. I'm not going to let you just get a 23-year-old Luka and he get 36-year-old Dame, who's going to regress. That's just not a good trade. Because then if he leave the league, that next person is taken. I'd rather that next person. If you can't use Luka, nigga, don't be in the league. Don't be in the league. You can average 30 by just dunking. He got all the badges to just go around niggas and dunk all game. So if you can't use him, it's like just like you. You are a fairly newer 2K person, but LeBron still can put up 30 because you're just gonna dunk with him at the worst. At the worst, you just run and dunk with the nigga. Yeah. So I'm like, hey Bugs, what do you mean you can't use fucking Luka?
2K was holding me against Kyrie. They kept letting LeBron miss full bars.
Yeah, I miss a lot. Like, that's probably because Kyron probably got people who got Challenger. Because I miss a lot of full bar. That would be greens against Mikey and him because they got guys like Lou Dort with Challenger and shit. I saw you put up OG. I was pissed. I would love to have OG on my team.
I'm just looking.
He got the inconsistent shot.
No, they're all good. It's just I feel like one of them is expendable, and I know we gonna end up signing motherfuckers in free agency. Because we got so much bread. It's just like we could throw a bag at a nigga just cause.
The only thing you missing is a secondary ball handler. You got literally all niggas around Ja who can shoot it. OG, you be spraying with OG. Lou Dort is capable of making them. Who else is in the lineup? Jakob and Lonzo. But if Ja ain't creating, them other motherfuckers stiff. Lonzo may every once in a while, but like OG ain't no threat. He either pump faking, shooting, or passing. Lou Dort ain't a threat. And it's just like Ja got to create everything.
Who's your center?
Jakob. And Dwight, they're a good duo. Jakob be cleaning that glass, boy. Who you off the bench guard?
Mike
Conley. Yeah, he
don't be creative.
Yeah, he just ain't got it.
So slow.
It is slow as hell. That lefty slow ass shot.
So that's why I be having James Book night.
I'm laughing because it's so funny watching people put their team together. Like Kamari, he went and got Shea and then John Wall because he likes to play that 5-out ISO with the point guard dunk shit. So like when Shea come out, he just gonna do it with John Wall. I'm like, this guy's funny, and he trying to get Markel.
He's talking about what's up with Markel.
Yeah, because he just want to do that shit. ISO 5-out dunk. Kyron looking for niggas who can shoot because he want to drive and throw it back and hope that your corner help too much. Like God, if you ever change your settings to no drive, cut, help, and it work. Kyron is assed out. I don't know no other way he can score.
I've done that shit before.
I don't know no other way he can score.
I just give him the 2.
And his ass will not take it. You give it to Kyron layup, he gonna throw it back into a turnover. That nigga rather turn it over than to take that too.
And the corner's always overhelped.
Always. That's why you got to go on your adjustments.
I'm trying to think who he had on his team.
When you hit right on the D-pad, it's give you all these options and it say team adjustment. Yeah. The team adjustment allow you to shrink the floor, which makes people crowd the paint and help. Or you can do no help, switch everything. I'll be using those. A lot of niggas be pressing pause, going to coach adjustments. I just use the.
At some point, I had put double team Joel off once he dribble, just double him.
Yeah,
like, that's what I did.
I double teamed him.
And then he just spent away from him. Just spent away from the double and just double. And there was just no reason. It didn't even help.
I played it. I think it's either Brian or Bryce, one of them. I started the game off. I was busting his ass. It was like
the Bucks.
And was it the?
Because Bryce is the Bucks, and then Brian is the Nets.
I think it was the Bucks. Because he had like a weird Bucks score, and I started that bitch off 17-0, and I was fucking him up. And then you know how you just be like coasting through a game.
Hell yeah.
It came to the fourth quarter, and bro, I had no momentum, bro. He had all the momentum. He was getting everything, and then he had started taking the lead. He got up like 5. I'm like, this shit over with, and I started panicking. I started doing like desperate shots. Next thing you know, I'm down 15 in the game.
Damn.
Over with, bro.
I lost him too on kind of. Not I ain't get up like 17-0, but I had beat him before and I bust his ass. So I was just like, let me just get this game. And Paul George started hitting shots, and before I knew it,
Paul George
he won that fucking game for him. And I was like,
do this thing against y'all where he sits his starters in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think he just does that for like rotation.
You rotate, yeah. He just got a weird pattern.
He did that against me, and I came back, and then he put us, and it came down to like his starters were way.
Kyron is just such a funny guy. All Kyron have to do, I know he watching this. All you have to do is go to your team and see what your stamina is. some people, like Kyrie, don't have to sit. Some dudes do have to sit a whole quarter. Kyrie come his ass right back in because his stamina is high.
Yeah.
So
LeBron don't have to sit long either.
like Robert Williams, he's always the first guy I sub out because his shit is one of the lowest. Yeah, just so, and plus I got Cat and Christian Coloco, so I get him out fast, and then
Karis LeVert was on one when I played last. Karis LeVert was the only reason I was in that game.
how much you lose by?
It ended up being like 16, almost 20, but I brought it back to single digits.
This against Kyron or Fredo?
Kyron.
Oh,
Fredo,
who was it?
I forgot how. Oh, Fredo just bust my ass out, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
so
I
crazy.
ain't
And people talk about Fredo, they either busting his ass or he busting their ass. Like he beat you, Kamari beat Mike and Kyron, and then Kamari lost to Fredo. But then I beat Fredo by
He was just playing around.
Oh, okay.
Bro, Kamari was making me mad. That 5-out shit, the way Kamari do it, it just irritates you.
Yeah, bro.
Other niggas will do it, but Kamari, he just gonna stand there, wait for every nigga to spread out.
And go right at your guy.
He wait for his nigga to get all his stamina back, just sitting there. Then he just gonna go.
That's why I love having Drew Holiday at the point of attack.
My point of attack ain't Drew Holiday, it's KCP, but KCP get it done. I playing Pro-Am, got my defensive stick game up. So I was pissing Kamari off because Shea was trying to do all these moves. He was just throwing the ball up like that. I'm like, I know he blew. I know he blew. And then Robert Williams be catching niggas shit when they think they got a dunk. He come out of nowhere. Robert Williams is a good player in the NBA. He's overrated on 2K. That nigga.
Centers go crazy. That's why Dwight Howard be killing niggas, bro.
I was so mad that I had to draft Valanciunas. Like, I really wanted to draft.
Sure did your homework. You could. I know when Valanciunas was available, you could have got Christian Coloco.
Oh.
He got a 91 block. He's a rookie, so automatically you could have gave him
upgrades,
bronze anchor and 2 upgrades. Only reason he ain't got it yet for me, he got not bronze. He can get gold anchor without you having to do anything, because he already comes into the game with a 91 block. I had other rookies I was building up, but he's gonna be my center. I'm gonna build him up this offseason. We trading Cat. I wish you can fucking trade him now. Dude wanted to do a Cat for Larry marketing deal, and I was gonna do that shit, but they won't let me.
I've yet to have the luxury of having a defensive-minded center.
Means everything.
I had Vucevic, and then now I got Valanciunas.
That's I was talking to Joel from the Pick a Side podcast. I said this in my YouTube video too, but that's what the game going to. Remember when everybody wanted a unicorn?
Yeah.
Dragon Bender, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now Porzingis probably wouldn't be bad. I don't know how he is defensively on the
game.
No,
2K he's really good.
Yeah, he good. The Bucks do got him.
Oh.
But I think the NBA and on 2K is getting back to having a guy who can't stretch, but Robert Williams, Nicholas Claxton, Jared Allen, Jakob Poeltl, Steven Adams, them the dudes, bro. They gonna get rebounds, they gonna block, and they gonna set good screens. Fuck stretching the floor. Kevon Looney just got traded.
On a league?
Yep.
To who?
Whoever had Clint Capella. They just did a big ass deal where the Clippers got Clint Capella. And Kevon Looney was one of the players in the package.
I'm ready for the playoffs, man.
Me too. So what I'm trying to do is this.
I'll increase my games played.
We got to go to All-Star in a few weeks. We leave, February 17th?
Yeah.
How many? Can you check on your phone how many days February 17th is from now?
It says it on the Delta.
It's the 31st, so like 17, 18 days.
So almost 3 weeks?
Yeah.
So if we can fucking get the trade deadline.
It is 15 days and 21 hours away.
Okay. So Friday, we trying to get everybody at least over a dub. That's the third. That following Monday, I may make the trade deadline. That way, niggas have to do nothing but there's nothing to do but play and upgrade. And then after that Monday, that Friday is what?
The 10th.
If we can start the playoffs at the 10th and play through and have the season done by the 17th, which is the following Friday where we have to leave, we come back home after the All-Star weekend and we just do the off season. So, what's Friday? The third.
Yeah.
So the third is when you have to have 20 games or you're getting booted. That Monday is,
the deadline.
which is what day? The 5th or the 6th?
The 6th.
The 6th is the trade deadline. And then the playoffs start that following Friday, which is the 10th.
Yeah.
So the 3rd, the 5th, the 10th. The 3rd, the 5th, the 10th. We finna get this shit cracking, man.
I was saying, because I want to get to the next season. All my players,
Right.
I got a lot of young players. I want to see how they progress.
Yeah, man. Because I feel like teams like us, me, you, who else played a bunch of games at the top? Kevin Kool-Aid, Kyron. We know we going to the playoffs, so at this point, we just like waiting for everybody else to play games. Who your young players on your team? Do you even have any?
No.
You better sign one. You gonna waste your progression.
You could definitely probably find one in free agency just chilling.
Somebody. That's what Kyron said. He talking about developing these old ass niggas. Yeah, I can get DeJounte and develop him. What? He's already developed, nigga. The progression system is for a rookie or a sophomore. He like, oh, I see what you talking about. Like, your ass slow, bro. Your ass is slow.
You don't know no young players. Every time it be a young player on the court, you be like, who the fuck is that? I think I had James Booknut out there. He ain't know who the hell it was.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Hell no.
That's right.
The young
You
guys
gotta
be
definitely
going.
have one of the oldest teams.
The young guys be going early. Motherfuckers will draft them so early.
Yeah, Hoodie Cam drafted all of the young guys on his one
He
team.
got like Benedict Mathurin on his
Oh.
team.
Shaden Sharp, Cade, Jeremy Sohan, Jake
he got all the
Laravia.
young-
He got all of the young
His
guys.
average age on his team is 22.
Dyson
Damn.
Daniels,
Then he just snagged them all. Does he have anyone older?
Sabonis.
Oh, he got one. Okay.
Every league is one guy who does that. The last one in Mike League was Devin. Devin had a team just for the young. I don't get the point. In their mind, I guess they think they all gonna progress.
Yeah.
But it's like before they hit superstar level, it's gonna be like year 3. That's a long time to be sitting and waiting and trying to play in the league to get them guys to really hit their peak. And you can only upgrade so many of them during the season, shit.
That's why I'm trying to get these upgrades for James Booknight so he can be that off the bench shot creator.
True. And that's why I'm trying to
making
get.
me so damn mad. I'll be ready to put James Booknight at point guard and just have Justin Holiday and Eric Gordon out there. It's like the little wings.
Oh, Mike Conley, yeah.
But Mike Conley got like 4 general gold, I think, so that just helped the whole team.
Yeah.
He could also just pass.
If I can build Christian Coloco up, we can make Robert Williams expendable and really bolster up our team. Or just do what I said I was going to do and trade Cat ass.
I might be interested in a Robert Williams trade.
You ain't got shit. We need.
No, he don't got shit.
We need. If Malcolm Brogdon ain't doing it, Drew Holiday shot is not it for me. Only thing left is LeBron, and if that happened, that they would veto it.
I can throw in Karis LeVert.
Hell no.
Karis LeVert be low key getting his bag.
He do, but my bench already good. Kendall Brown, that's his job. Kendall Brown, boy. I just put Limitless on him. I know Kamari was like, what? I was I know Kamari was like,
I'm about to
what?
put Limitless on James Booknight in my next upgrade. Because he get the 3. He get the attribute boost too, so I'm putting it on his 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's already like a 77, I think, or 76.
Yeah, I think I boosted Kendall Brown. He like a 79 with the 3. So I gave him that Limitless. Because his shot is so smooth. And I got to give him Limitless just because I know his shot. I know his shot better than almost anybody. That boy Denny been going crazy for me too. Hey, send a message to Smalls, bro.
About what? About them games?
His games played.
I talked to him in one of the Twitch chats yesterday. He was talking about he trying.
Smalls been in his feelings about something that happened in your league.
What you mean?
I don't know a specific. I don't know if it was a specific thing, but he was just saying how like in the last league people was rude and blah 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 blah, and that make him not want to play. And I'm like, that's cool, but it's gonna be a new league with new people, and it's just like I got it way more organized to where
he be doing other shit. Cause every time I look up, he be like on Madden, cause he in MMG league.
Oh,
I know
okay.
He be doing that shit, and then he also just be playing like just other games.
And he should just say that, but acting like, yeah, because I'm like, bro, my shit gonna be way more organized. You do one thing, Devin, and them niggas don't even do that. I really just do everything my damn self. Like, for real. I do all the upgrades.
Is that Devin not making the playoffs, right? At this rate, I don't.
He had Jokic on the block. He can't be making the playoffs and you put Jokic on the block. He got Jokic and Jalen Green on the block, D-Mills. I hit him up about Oubre. He said he's untouchable. Niggas really just be talking, bro. Talking. How you got Jokic on? If Jokic on the block, the whole team is on the block.
Thinking Kelly Oubre and who else he said was like Poku or something.
Yeah.
He probably be thinking they be going crazy. I'm telling you.
What is his play style that he wants?
Look,
He's garbage.
bro. The reason why he probably think like they shots out butter. I gotta keep them. He be getting offensive rebounds with Jokic
And throwing it out to them,
Like,
yeah.
Jokic is gonna get them everything
Facts.
they need for them to hit that shot.
He getting the rebound. He got the passing badges.
No, Devin is bad.
He's
Taco
bad.
Fall for like.
That's his play style. Getting a big ass nigga like Taco Fall and doing all them fake ass drop steps just to stay in the game.
Not even
So
so
I should-
He was doing that shit down 25 against me.
Thanks. Let me make a deal. Let me get the Jokic off your hands.
He gonna ask you for LeBron.
That's not his play style. You said Taco Falls. I can give him
LeBron just a done. Everybody's
You're not
LeBron.
gonna make no Valanciunas for Jokic trade. Bro.
Yeah. And he an admin, so he definitely not gonna want to do because he know his shit gonna get vetoed. That's why I was like, when niggas be hitting niggas up with dumb, it's just like even if they say yeah, the league gonna veto it. They got Reese gotta approve, I gotta approve, Colton, Smalls, and Devin, and we don't all have to approve, but 2 people gotta say yeah. And even when I did my Kyrie for Jaren Jackson, that they saw Cat was involved and even was like, hold up, man, what? I'm trying to tell niggas, I didn't want Cat, and that nigga's weak. Y'all see 87 overall. Do not think 87 overall with him. Niggas coming off the bench.
I'm surprised Cat is an 87 overall.
Me too. I thought it was a lot lower.
Sometimes.
No, I'm thinking he's such a talent. I thought it would be higher.
Sometimes. He do that drop step shit too, and he just yam on niggas out of nowhere. I'd be like, that's fake.
He has like, I think
But
he
I'll
got,
take
like,
it.
drop stepper, silver, gold.
When he on. But when he off, he's off.
We had Buzz Devin where we weren't going for none of that post up shit. Jakob and Dwight had that shit on lock.
Did he use when he played me? Taco Fall had a suit on. Nigga was in reserves, I think. He played against y'all.
Yeah, he did. He ain't do a damn thing though. I think he maybe had like 4 points because he gonna get the nigga is 7'6". He gonna get a bucket,
Yeah.
but he ain't do shit.
Niggas don't realize how weak they are when they say Jokic ain't my play style. Luka ain't my play style. Curry ain't my play style. Fredo said that about Curry in Mike First League. He had Curry talking about, I don't know, I can't shoot with him. Like, nigga, what?
You gotta figure that shit out.
For real.
Wait, what is? I just played a nigga with Curry.
Bro,
That's Jay Sunshine with the Kings.
as a Damian Lillard fan,
And RJ Barrett.
Damian Lillard does
I
not play
might,
like
it
how
might
he
be talking
plays
about
in
Jay
NBA.
Sunshine who beat me by who came back.
That's who beat you?
Yeah, it might have been him.
He got Steph, Vassell, RJ Barrett.
I think it's because RJ Barrett hit some shit too. He hit
Yeah.
some shit on like Lonzo or something.
He been giving RJ a lot of upgrades. You said Dame don't play like Dame?
No.
He be dunking that bitch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 2 hands. Sorry, he doesn't do that.
They got him as an athletic guard on that bitch, bro, for
They can
real.
shoot from fucking deep.
Mm-hmm.
Man's is pretty much unguardable.
Who are you talking about?
Damian
Lillard.
Lillard. He be dunking. Like, why?
He would just dunk on your center like he ain't there. 2 hands.
That Western Conference finna be a bloodbath, boy. You, Kevin Kool-Aid, Dizzy with OKC, Kyron, Anthony Prado trying to make some moves. I haven't played Jay Sunshine yet. Is he good?
He's solid.
Jay Sunshine. Finna get ugly over there, man.
Devin said send him something. But I told him I wanted shopping LeBron. He said, DM me something.
He better start with who your name? Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday and Brogdon.
I'll start with Brogdon.
He said, "Bro, you're getting Jokic."
You doing the same shit Kyron
Don't
doing.
be too- if you
I
not
told
putting money
Kyron-
behind it,
You gotta aim low first.
But even if you finesse him, it got to get approved.
That's what I'm
And
So
y'all
it's
gonna
like-
approve it.
No, I'm not approve. I would not approve a package
Because
for
all I know
Jokic.
is this nigga finna leave. It's
I'm
something.
Yeah.
not leaving. I want you
Even
to
if you don't leave, you're gonna have a 0-58 team with LeBron and Jokic.
I think I'll make it work.
Yeah, he gonna leave, and a raw ass nigga gonna come in and have LeBron and Jokic.
Let's see. How much money does Jokic?
Kyron wanted Luca, but didn't want to give her Rudy. I'm like, how stupid could you be? You know who Luca
I
is?
was
So
like,
he wanted. So he wanted Rudy. So he wanted He wanted Damian Lillard and Luka.
No, he just wanted to only trade Damian. And I'm like, you're gonna have to give him more. Luca is 23. You know what I'm saying? He gonna want more than just Dame. You know, I ain't giving a Rudy. I'm like, you don't want Luka that bad then. Like, Luka is the type of nigga that you gonna give
well,
up
I
a
told
lot for.
Kyron, I was like, I'll take that Rudy contract off your hands. Man, Rudy be getting it done.
Yeah. Then he said he talking about Rudy 30,
Then he
so I
said he
can
talking about, I just
upgrade
need
him.
to get Dame off these contracts and we gonna be good, bro. You still finna like,
He don't understand. He think yeah.
bro. He still. First of all, you take that 50 million Dame making off, you still at 140. Plus, you gonna need to get some shit back.
I can't imagine his team without Damian Lillard. It seemed like he was soft.
Who's gonna be breaking down the defense for him?
Dragic. Or whoever he get back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever
He
got-
was working on a deal with the Bulls that would help him though, because the Bulls was gonna give him Vucevic on the last year of his deal, Gary Harris on the last year of his deal, and Jeremy Grant. That would have helped him a lot.
Told you, I give him Mike Conley on the last.
But that was only for Dame.
Damn.
He still would have
Tobias.
Tobias, Rudy, Joe Harris.
He love him, Tobias, bro.
He loved
Bro,
Tobias.
Tobias Harris jump shot. He got it down.
He do.
He be greening that bitch.
He do. His weak ass. Tobias weak as shit. Got him on that splash of that.
Yeah. I ain't know if Tobias could shoot like that on that game.